The LSU AgCenter has a long tradition in sweet potato breeding. Over the last decade, Dr. Don Labonte started playing with the idea of ornamental sweet potatoes. Ornamental sweet potatoes started to become very popular in the landscape industry. Lots of name selections out there. And so the market was somewhat saturated, so he decided to come up with something different, something new. He started to actually cross the ornamentals with some of the really good edible selections and came up with what we call the Treasure Island series. The Treasure Island series are edible ornamentals. They're beautiful in your landscape, they have beautiful foliage, beautiful color, but over the season we'll produce a large edible root. The first selection is Tahiti. Tahiti is a green selection. You don't see a lot of green ornamental selections, but what you'll notice is it's deeply dissected to create what is commonly referred to as fingers. The veins and the petiole are purple, so you get this very fine texture, purple-green coloration that is very attractive. You'll also notice that sweet potatoes are ground covers. They hug the ground, they can be used that way in the landscape, but if you put them in a raised bed like I have here, they will trail over very nicely. Tahiti also has one of the more unusual roots that you'll find with sweet potatoes. This is a purple rooted selection. You do not see a lot of purple roots in the market. The next selection is Kakura. Kakura is a purple leaf selection, but as you can see, is no longer dissected, but has a very distinctive heart-shaped leaf. Beautiful purple foliage, really keeps this deep color in the full sun, and again, in a very aggressive ground cover. The root that is produced in Kakura is more of a traditional root. It'll be white skin, but have a deep orange flesh. Our next selection is Tatakoto. Tatakoto is more of a green selection, but you can see that very distinct kind of purple tint. The new foliage will come out with some purple, but then fade to a green. The root of Tatakoto is going to be, again, a traditional orange root, but will have a very beautiful kind of reddish pink skin. Manny High is one of my favorite. It has that same dissected leaf, but is really a deep purple and kind of keeps that good purple color as it grows and matures. Manny High will have a traditional orange root with a white skin. Our last selection is Makatiya. Makatiya is the more traditional chartreuse that you may be familiar with other selections you see in the landscape. This particular selection is not nearly as aggressive. It's kind of smaller in its stature, so it won't completely take over, but also has, again, much more of a rounded, almost heart-shaped leaf. The root of Makatiya is also unusual that this is a white-fleshed root, something that you would see more in Asian markets than you do in the United States. Be sure to look for the Treasure Island edible ornamental sweet potatoes at your local nursery.